Hey,
hi, good timing.
Thanks. How's it going?
Fair.
All right. So I got your text, but not until, I didn't stop at the office today. I left directly from home. So
That's fine, not a problem.
yeah, what's been going on?
Not much. I need paper to write on. Sorry, I didn't even have that one. Didn't sleep last night.
Oh,
In part because of you. Really because of me. I'm now to settle these grievances. Things that happened on October 2nd, October 3rd. I don't even know the whole story. Thank you. Because I'm coming up to the 1 year statute, and after 1 year, they're off the hook. Well, kind of more or less. But does that bother you? I put it up. It really does.
Actually, yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Thank you for being so polite and understanding.
Yeah. After I get one more puff, it's more the habit. Actually, I have 2 nicotine patches on, so it's just. Did you ever smoke? You just.
No.
No, you don't know what you're missing. You guys just really stupid. Pay good money for toxins.
Yeah.
This is absolutely stupid. Something's got to happen between now and definitely, I think, mid-September. I've never gotten one grievance in the entire time I was there. And Shannon got copies. I was going to give you the hard copies if you wanted. They're almost irrevocable. And that's my photocopier. We need to start addressing these grievances to all have end-on hostilities.
Grievances from them to you, or grievances that you have against them?
Say it again, sorry.
So are you talking about reports that they wrote on you, or reports that you would write on them?
No, the only one. No, okay. Reports. No, I can't think of any report they ever did on. They never did. The closest is, and that will have to be addressed too, is the hearing the stay away order on Gabriel Robinson. Among the things is that Monique promised me pictures of an incident where Gabriel battered me. I didn't get them. I do understand everything on my phone is recorded somewhere. Trying to go through the database is a pain in the ass. Among the things was Gabriel stealing my bicycle. He didn't actually steal it. There's a joke on that one. Because Gabriel can only turn it, because I've seen him assembling. You know the hot trays you put things on for food?
Okay.
Yeah, he can only turn the wrench in the correct direction 33.4% of the time. You get that joke?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so he precipitated it. So the hallway pictures will show he saw it. He sent up Jeff Shaw, who can turn a wrench and steal my bicycle. And then he goes around bragging that he stole my bicycle. During the hearing officer, and I could use other words, said, "Did you see him steal the bicycle?" Shannon is the one that returned the stolen bicycle. He knows who stole it. He sits there in dead silence. Well, I didn't see him steal the bicycle, so we had to figure out how to get the videos of that hallway to get Gabriel at appropriate parties stealing the bicycle. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was the first time. The second time, I need to file a police report the next time I'm in San Francisco. For some reason I've been hesitant to, and I can tell you what reasons for that, which is important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the only one. I didn't go. I didn't sleep last night. Did you know I saw? So the grievances are the ones I filed regarding some staff. I've yet to get one single response on one of them. And that's obviously in violation of policy.
Well, John, who did you get the grievance to?
Well, many of them, if you were to take these hard copy, who I emailed them would be there. So I'll just take a cup. Okay, a cup's extract of one. These are in the emails who I gave them to. These are the ones I emailed. I'm sure I filed others when I did that. I still haven't filed my paperwork. Others. There's no response. That's specifically why I tend to email things, because I always have a receipt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you write something, a grievance, then you can. I mean, from the HUD Vash side, I can get it to the director of the HUD Vash because you were housed there through HUD Vash.
Citizens, I didn't quite follow.
Okay, so the with swords to plowshares. So you could write a grievance. You can, if you write a grievance, then there's a few people that you could deliver that you could give it to. Whoever the director of swords to plowshares is, you could write it to them. You could also write it to Gia, who is the director of the HUD Vash program. If you want, you could write a grievance to her about that. But this is not taking legal action. This is you writing a grievance.
Right.
And if you want to write a grievance about me, so you could either do two things. You could write a grievance about me, and then and you could get that to my immediate supervisor at Brilliant Corners, or you can you give her a copy. You can give a copy to the head of HUD Vash as well, and
Can you get Gia's email address?
Well, the problem with that is that she can't email you.
Correct. The VA policy on that, she cannot email me.
Yeah.
There's no policy restricting me emailing her.
Yeah. Okay. I can try to do that, but I mean, if you just write something, I will get you. I'll have her write you back a receipt that she got it. I mean, if that's what you're worried about,
I'd rather Gia HUD Vash. How do you spell?
Her official name is Alice Son, Son.
Let's go and try. Just click on it. I'm just going to check the box here. God, sorry, I don't have this. I just reloaded this. This is not working correctly at all. Okay, I don't have PDF. This will take a while. Okay, well, finally figure out what the email address is. Should I get her phone number? Gia Son. So
Alice Son, Son. But she goes by the name. Everybody knows her by Gia, which is spelled Gia. Right, and she is the current director of the HUD Vash program.
Yeah, it's the office I can't go into on 5th and Market, I presume.
No, nobody who besides people that work there.
That's what I said. The office I can't go into, which is a very good idea when you're dealing with homeless veterans to have office meetings on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
What I'm venting. The most pathetic was Michelle. Michelle.
Did you work with her?
Initially, yeah. She in some ways she was worse than actually Shannon and Michelle. They were pretty cool.
Well, you worked with her at Source of Potion.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really like you, but you're not quite as bad as Swords to Plowshares, to say the least. Yeah, that was a oddball compliment.
Okay.
You do look better without that beard. I didn't tell you what I thought of that beard when you had it on.
If you didn't like the beard.
I think you don't look bad, but I don't look like hideous myself. I love it. Don't you like it? Okay. Okay, that's sort. So I will get that. Give me an email, or I'll email it to you. And email it to her. But how about that? I will email you the ones I find soon. Some of them very soon, and some of them a little dull. But that's too much. And at a certain point, I just was so exasperated. I just stopped writing them because I wasn't getting a response.
So, but if you write something. If you want to write a grievance about me, write something. Write something about me, and you can hand deliver it to my supervisor at Brilliant Corners. You could give it to her.
And her name again?
Jasmine.
Spelled.
J-A, she spells it J-A-Z-M-I-N.
Okay.
All right, and her last name is Bro.
B-R-O?
No, it's she does the French B-R-E-A-U-X.
And
then, Jasmine will give that to Gia as well.
Okay.
And then, you have, right, and if you want to meet with Jasmine, so generally we have a policy. If you want to change case managers, then you meet with her and me together, and you hear your grievances, and she, and that's like the first thing. So if you do want to get rid of me as a case manager, talk,
Not particularly. Who would I get if I didn't? Would it be Adam Wine?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're kind of stuck. I told you when you took me, that was you were stuck. I was the last
that's
one. So.
If I think of Adam Wine, I almost have to compliment him by mistake. He is really. He cannot handle anything. He is the most pathetic person handling real estate. I don't think they're great on contracts, so you don't have to read them, but he was pathetic. I get why you're. I think if I could find what's the website address? It's spelled very, very slowly. Brilliant Corners is what? E-R-I. But you're not, because you're West Bay Housing or something.
No, we're Brilliant Corners now.
Okay, what is your email address that has the? Because it's for the email address.
You want Jasmine's email address? I mean, she can't email you back, but if you want to write something and send it to her, J-A-Z.
Let's just go that way. Dude, I mean, real slowly because I'm really tired.
J-A-Z.
J-A-Z.
M-I-N. At brilliantcorners.org.
How many L's in Brilliant?
2.
Okay. Isn't there sometimes 3 in the other name? Am I just deluded?
Maybe.
Okay.
J-A-Z-M-I-N. Yeah, at brilliantcorners.org. So write up, tell her about how I'm the head of the Satanist cult, who,
I didn't say that. No, I said you're a sociopathic.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but I don't think you're. There's different philosophies on that, and most people think it was determined like 9 months before you're born. I think it's actually a long time, 9 months before you were born. Myself. Okay. So I want to. I won't have to with the fire because I would get in trouble. I might trip and fall.
Okay.
All right. What was I going with this? Okay, that is there. Oh, how about good things?
Yeah, good. Give me something good.
Let's see. I couldn't fix her toilet.
Whose toilet?
And Michael and sometimes they ask for help, and I try to. There's something about when they start to help me do something like plunge the toilet. He just can't. But it probably would take it. It probably would take a stake. But if I go in to try and do something for them, they always want the help. I don't know how to tell them, no, this is your house. I need to learn how to do that, because I remember I put in a RJ11 thing that holds a telephone, and I start putting in the I have to go back and get the spacers. He wants to help, but I just have to learn how to say no. They're not bad people. They called not meow. There's a female owner.
Brenda.
I called Brenda and they sent out Roto-Rooter. I didn't actually like anybody to spend the money on Roto-Rooter or something. Before I would do that, I would go to Target and buy a snake. But my thing, so I tried to do it with a hose, not with it running, and I was washing off the switch boxes where I put my coffee. Probably Michael was concerned I was using too much water. I tried to unplug the toilet. How dare you wasting water hosing off the boxes? So I just like,
Yeah, if you can, you know what? She is freaking out about water. She's going to raise your rent if she finds that stuff out like that. She finds out that you're washing the windows with the hose, that you're washing things down like the box using that. She when your release is up, she's gonna screw you. She's gonna raise your rent to whatever she wants. So I mean, I'm just saying, if it was me, I'd be cautious about that.
that's not correct. The problem with the water during time was just prior to me moving, and I believe in that month it tripled. It was either, according to others here, it was either the people that were visiting there or probably the guy moving out. There's been no high water.
She is tripping about the water right now, of water bills.
When was the last time you spoke to her
I did not. Bill told me that she came by last week and that she was going on about the water. So that's what Bill told me. I don't go out of my way to call her if I don't need to. I haven't gotten a call from her yet, but if she sees or hears about you doing something like that, then she's going to blame you, even if you're not using a ton of water. She will.
Let me continue. Yes, I know she was here. I spoke with her. I managed to get my I can only understand like every third word she says. Say anything. I'll tell you what she tripped out about was me hanging up my clothes on the closet. No, I'm not gonna say anything. You're just gonna stand here until she leaves.
Like you're hanging your clothes where?
On a clothesline.
Oh. Outside?
Outside.
Clothesline?
Yeah. I use it, the neighbors use it. Let me finish the story uninterrupted, so you might do that once you respond to it. But I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to wait till she leaves. Okay, oh my god, it was looking too ugly to see your clothes hanging. Okay, you can do it today. So the clothesline is. Jim mentioned water. They mentioned she does it pretty. She also told me that I don't need to clean the. She says I help Steve clean the driveway, do the parking lot. Oh no, you don't need to do that. I'll do that. But she recognizes that. We also discussed in broken English around. She's going to keep it double.
Nice.
So that is a major factor.
That is great.
Yeah. So. I would not invite her.
So she said she's not going to raise it.
I'm pretty sure that's what you're saying. Yeah,
considering that you understand every other word.
Yeah, third word. I think I'm not doing that. Okay. It was also the body language. So she has no problems with it. And I say, I think of other things that never mind. I don't think that's a problem. I don't see any. If we can go for a 1 year lease, I'm not sure. Blair's on a month-to-month, isn't he, technically?
Everybody after the year is on.
Oh, everybody is. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the catch up.
After the first year, you're on a month-to-month lease.
Oh, okay. Is that a San Mateo County Housing Authority thingy?
I think it's an everywhere thing.
Oh, okay. I thought she did that because of Blair's catch up, I'm sure.
She raised his rent because of that.
Yeah.
And she was going to raise it a hell of a lot more. Mm-hmm. And I had to talk her down. She was going to raise it by $250, mm-hmm. and I talked her down to only doing it by $50. Mm-hmm. So.
Do you know I was sitting? Do you remember I was sitting in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you were sitting.
You could have left me the keys because I was detoxing from alcohol and it was hot. But it was
that was the day, and she wanted to raise it by $250, and I talked her into doing it just by $50. So,
yeah. When you're paid by presuming by the hour, and you can listen to that. I would not have the patience to.
It's important because Blair wouldn't have been able to continue to live here.
Yeah, I could see it. I was like in there. I'm just gonna sit in this car and I'm pretend it's not there, and so yeah.
And because she was not happy with Blair, so I had to check. I had to
Um,
sell that. That's what happens when, you know.
among yeah, among the things that we discussed is that I will put hooks in the. I have not cleaned that garbage area. In fact, to hang up the brooms and things that are hanging around there. So she's not going to pay for the hook. Okay, you're not going to pay for the hook. But when I clean up it, to me that garbage area is just absolutely like a garbage area, including the inside of that dumpster, which I may tomorrow's our garbage day. Yeah, tomorrow's our garbage day. I may clean it out when it's empty because it's just absolutely filthy. I don't catch it, but it's filthy. It'll clean out. I'm kind of picky about those sort of things. And get that looking better. So that's my brownie points. That's my kind of my brownie points. I think I'm actually doing it for my. Let me slow down. I think I'm doing it for myself first. I'm a little disappointed that I let it go 10 months and I didn't clean up things as much as I should, including this house. It's getting there. But one of these days, so. What's this going on? What have you got?
Let's see. How's your health? How are you feeling?
Today I'm tired, which is very unusual.
Because you were up all night.
I was up all night. Now, something about Monique, I have too many pent up upstairs, and I have to move forward to get this out. This is absurd, especially when I didn't want to think of that backpack and the absurdity of it. This was absurd.
So what would it take for you to do legal action? What do you need to do?
Well, first of all, write the letters and get response. I didn't even wrote out a formal complaint because every other one. So I guess good point. First thing is write a letter. This is what occurred on this date, October 3rd, and this shouldn't have happened. It was criminal. Get that to some representative in some format that they have the letter and expect a response. And when in San Francisco, go back to small claims court, very strong briefing on how to get that, and the next letter will be how much money I expect for things. I don't have a set amount yet. I'm not sure as much interested in the amount of money as that they are really doing criminal things. You can't. I mean, spend more money. The idea of holding a door to a place, you just can't do that. The idea of saying they threw away the backpack is absurd, which they didn't. Anybody entering that room would be criminal. You'd have to give 24 hours notice. They can't do any of this crap, and they need to stop doing that. Part of me also thinks if you don't do something, it'll just continue. But it'll probably continue, but at least you get to kick in the ass every now and then.
All right.
Proceeding with this is where I might come into complications. Getting maybe not. Specifically stating, I'm going to need some help, and I don't think you're that skilled in this area. That hearing on Gabriel Robinson, even though he's not there, and you may not think it's important to my ego. And this was absurd. I want that reverse. I want the videos, and it's a little nauseous shit. You know, it works for sorts of nauseous because they're a staff member. There's one more thing I bore you with, because the second in command, Leon Wilson, he saw me in the hall by sheer coincidence before the hearing, and he seemed to be gloating that Gabriel Robinson was going to the hearing. Well, he is the person that knew about the stolen bicycle because he's the one, according to Shannon, said give it back. You don't do anything about your subordinates, but you're stealing a bicycle, but you're gloating about a hearing, which was totally absurd.
So there was a hearing.
That's a good. Yes, there was a hearing. There were two. One, I don't know if you were my caseworker and you disappeared. You were evicting me for not paying my rent.
I wasn't your caseworker then.
Yeah, I don't think you were. And this is the same month. I mean, let's say it was 2 months in July. And I'm positive I probably have a videotape of me with the check, putting it in the thing. And it went in on the 7th day of the month, 2 days late, but they didn't worry about that, at 7 p.m. You're positive. So, and this was before I was certain papers. I would not be sticking things in the red paint box And then their intent was to fatigue me. I mean, we spent all day there, Shannon and myself. And I was highly suspicious. I kept telling Shannon, no, put it in, it's MBM. And it was a bomb scare. It took all day. Just a total waste of time. Monique and some other bozo, that's her immediate supervisor, that was going to call the police, one that assaulted me. You understand what assault is when you threaten, this is assault, not touching a person. He actually assaulted me because I was on the same side of the block. He was afraid I was going to talk to him. He has a person background, you can tell. It's the sort of personality. He's a higher level psychopath than you by far.
So I'm for sociopaths. I'm more of on the lower level of sociopaths.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to do more evil, more